guys, it's Hannah here and I am very excited for this video. Also, my voice sounds a little different because I don't know, I don't really feel sick. Maybe I am about to get a cold, I'm not really sure. Doesn't really matter, but my voice is a bit different than it usually is, and that's why. Either way, I received a super exciting package from none other than Arteza. I made a video with them a while ago where I received this wonderful watercolor paper pad, as well as their real brush pens and some other goodies in there. And since then I have used their products quite a bit actually. It's been my main artsy products. Like, I've been drawing a lot recently. I've been really into just, drawing and creating. I don't know, just having pen and paper. I haven't done that in a long time and I've been really excited. And these tools really got me inspired to start drawing more. And they were so kind to reach out to me once again and wanted to send me some more products. And I'm so excited. I got to pick which one I wanted. And this video is going to be a little bit different because I decided to, instead of just test the products and talk about them, I'm gonna draw an actual drawing and then talk a little bit about it, as I use them. So this paper pad is something that I already received, so just putting it to the side. Something they sent me this time around are these Inkonic Pens. Now these are, as they say, unique colors, 0.4mm line, water-based ink. I don't know if it says anything else here. So the colors, there's 48, which is a good medium. You get a lot of different shades in here. And yeah, it comes in this wonderful metallic tin. Not metallic, metal tin. Gosh, that's what I meant to say, I'm sorry. And I love the koala illustrations. It's so beautiful. So inside here we have the colors. So this is the first layer, and then we have a second layer here, and they are just, I don't know, they seem really awesome. And they also have, as they also market it as a triangular barrel, so that they won't roll around when you draw with them. Like if it's round, then it will go like this all the time. And I mean, these can do that, but as you can see, they also kind of stop. So that's a good touch, I think. These I have not tried at all, so this will be a first timer for me, but I'm really excited because I feel like these are going to be really useful for a lot of different things. You can use them for school and color coding, you can draw with them, but I want to try them out with something else actually, and that is with the real brush pens. Yes, I received these last time actually, and oh my goodness, what I've been using the ones I received last time. That was a 24 pack, and I love the formula. They work so well with me, and especially on the watercolor paper pad. Oh my goodness, the results are amazing. I haven't had an experience like it before. Then again, I am an amateur. I don't know, I just like to draw. I'm not a pro, but for me, I was so impressed. So I asked them, would it be possible for me to get the full set of 96 colors, just because I love them so much. And they said yes, and I'm so excited and thankful. And look, it comes in this amazing bag. I didn't even know that actually. So it's even has a shoulder strap and everything, so you can take it on the go. So I'm so excited to try out some new colors and show you guys kind of my new drawing technique, I guess. I don't know, it's probably nothing new, but for me it is. Oh wow, this case is amazing. So good for carrying. I love that all these pens come in such great cases. Makes it really easy if you're traveling. So yeah, let's get into this one. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look how many pens. Oh my goodness. Wow. So how do you do this? I want to see all of it. All of it. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Oh my. Wow, that's a lot. So we have the reds, the orange, the yellows, the skin tones, deeper reds, pinks, to purples, to indigo, to blue, to minty green, to more green. All these colors are beautiful. And then browns, and here were some more greens. And then we have the gray, cool gray, warm gray, dark gray, and black. Wow, where to begin? This is amazing. Wow, so many. Oh my gosh, I love color, and I love to have a lot of colors to choose from. I know you can blend and stuff, especially when you do the watercolor thing, but I don't know, I love to have already mixed colors. It's nice. So let's see the goal for today in this video. I am gonna take some of this. I made a little sketch here. Let's see, just with some pencil, just a quick sketch, just to try this out. Probably not the best I've done, but I wanted just to draw something simple and then see and use the pens on it. So this is just a little vase with some cartoony flowers. So yeah, I am gonna start drawing or painting, I guess, with the pens. I'm gonna do it on fast motion, and then I'll have my voice talking you through it and everything. So yeah, I'm so excited. Let's get started. Alright, so here I am just picking out the colors that I want to use. I'm trying to pick a lighter shade as well as a darker shade of each color. So like a darker pink and a lighter pink, because I want to try that fading effect that I was talking about. And now it is time to start drawing. So with these brush pens, I only really draw where I want the color to be. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna be adding water later. So I'm just kind of splashing on some colors a little bit everywhere, and I add more color to the parts where I want it to be like darker, like a shade. Of course, I choose which side the light is gonna come from. So in this case, I have more color to the right of the vase than on the left. And then I'm gonna mix it all together with the water later on. And then I start adding some more color here. I add some purple, and I know it looks like a total mess right now because I'm not adding like full-on color everywhere. Also, it looks a little bit weird because of the textured watercolor paper. But it's gonna look a lot better once the water adds on, trust me. And I'm also adding some darker pink to the roses, and I start with a darker shade, and then I'm gonna add a lighter shade and then mix them together. So I'm just adding some dark, and then I add some pink mixed in with that. And I'm adding some yellow to the middle of the bigger flower, and then I add some purple to the tulip. And once again, I know this looks like a complete mess. It's not gonna be a perfect drawing in any way, but just trust me when I say it's gonna look a lot better once the water is added. Something I love about these is the fact that they are brush pens, which means that they have a very, very thin tip. So you can really push harder and get a thicker line, and then you can, draw really light and get thinner lines, which is great for adding like smaller details or bigger details. Like you can use them for any of that, really. That's great. Something I forgot to add earlier on was some leaves in the flowers, which I wanted to, so I just took my mechanical pencil and added some of that to remind me to fill them in. And then I picked two different green shades I wanted to use, adding the darker one that's gonna be more of the shade, and then adding the lighter, and I'm gonna blend it all together with the water. Now here finally comes the water. So here you can really see the effect it gives. Oh my goodness, adding the water is so satisfying with these brush pens. I love it, and I am using the brush pens that I got from Arteza last time. So you can get these watercolor, like water brushes, in their store as well. Link below. So here I'm just blending it all. I'm trying to keep, with a darker shade to the side, and then blending it so hopefully it will be more of a lighter color where the light hits. And then you have to kind of go over it a couple of times. And blend, mix it together, and sometimes you need to add some more water. Because I don't want like the brush strokes really to shine through. I want it to look like a cohesive blended color, but with the dark and the light. I love that look. So I didn't really achieve that here. in the end it ended up being quite all blended together, and I'm still working on that and learning more and more the more I use these and the more I, you know, draw. With the roses, one of the pinks were actually quite difficult to blend, which I got a little surprised about. I don't know, some colors seem to be a bit more blendable than others, but yeah, so the roses were quite difficult. I really tried to blend them, but I think I'm getting back to those later because yeah, I didn't really get satisfied with how that looked. But the lilac here, as you can see, blended really nicely. And in between, when I switch colors, I just push through some you know, water in the water brush pen onto just a scrap paper so that I don't blend the colors. Like I want them to keep their original shade and not have some lilac mixed in with the orange, if you know what I mean. And then I do the small details of the leaves. The greens really blended very nicely together, giving that nice shade effect that I wanted, which made me really satisfied with how that looked. And then of course I'm just adding, you know, water to the lilac. These were quite small and was a bit more tricky, but as you can see, they look a lot more finished now than they did before. And then I'm just adding like the little, I don't know, the thing that the vase is standing on. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to symbolize, but yeah, that there I think I got a pretty nice shade effect. You know, you can see that it's darker on the right side and, you know, lighter on the left, which is what I wanted. Here I'm going into the roses again, hoping to make them look a bit better. Keep in mind I already added water now, so now I added some more of the brush pens. I don't think they were completely dry, but it actually worked, I think, pretty well, and it looks better than it did before. However, you can still see like the brush strokes from the previous pink I had that didn't really work out, because I think I took another shade of pink and to see if that one blended better. I think it did, but yeah, the roses, they were the most difficult thing. And then we have like the big daisy-like flower. I'm just adding some water to that now. Something I've learned with the Arteza brush pens is the fact that you don't need a lot of color to get a good color payoff. Like if I were to paint all of these flowers in fully with color and not leave any white space, they would be very, very dark. But if you want to have more of a, well, if you want the fading effect, or if you just want a more pastel-y color palette, then I really do recommend using, well, starting off with less color from the brush pens, add water, see what it gives you, and then if you want to, you can add more color and always, you know, blend it in. Alright, so now I am quite satisfied with the watercolor effect I've done. So now I'm just picking out from the Inkonic pens that they sent. So this is the very first time I'm trying these out at all, and they're just basically felt tip pens with a thin line, and I'm just, you know, creating outlines for all of the you know, items that I drew, especially because I had a little bit of a difficulty to follow the original like pencil lines I created. So here I have a chance to kind of make it look a little bit better, giving it more of a clean look. And I decided not to just go with like a black outline. I decided to find like a darker shade of the color already used. So here, for example, like a darker shade of purple, or a darker shade of blue for the vase itself. And I'm just swatching them before I put them on paper. But I feel like the colors that you see on the pens themselves are pretty, you know, similar to the color you get. Also with the roses, I happened to not wait long enough for the water to dry, so here they kind of bled out a lot, giving a lot thicker line than I intentionally wanted. Oopsies. So remember to just wait for it. I think because I was filming a video, I wanted it to go kind of fast, but yeah, I was a little too quick here. Otherwise, it worked pretty well, and you know, this is a way I really like to do it, you know, because like I said, sometimes I have trouble following a line, so if you want to do that but still have a cleaner look in the end, you can always go in with some you know, pens to, you know, draw an outline, and especially if you want like more of a cartoony look, which is what I went for here, then I think definitely this is a great way to achieve that. And here I'm just filling in the very thin line that is the actual, like, what do you call it, branch of the flowers? No, that's probably not the correct word. I'm sorry, but you see what I'm doing. Yeah, these are really, really thin lines, which is what I wanted. So the brush pen, oh no, sorry, not the brush pens, the Inkonic pens were perfect for this purpose. And last but not least, I am just filling in the little, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a shade of the vase or whatever it's standing on, but yeah, there we go. All right, so that was me trying out the Arteza real brush pens, which I love oh so much. I mean, I did do a little bit of a sloppy job myself, but that's not the pen's fault. That was me just forgetting sometimes that, you know, water has to dry. So yeah, and also, you know, using the new, of mine at least, Inkonic pens, Fineliners, and that was really fun to try, and mixing the colors, like finding darker shades of the brush pens I use to fill in the edges to make it a bit more, I don't know, sleek, I guess. The roses I feel like were a big fail in for a lot of reasons, but you know, it was fun to try. I do love the fading effect that it gives. This one I feel like turned out a little too dark compared to the rest, but something you really can do with these, it's, you know, blending darker shades and lighter shades and then adding the water, and it gives this beautiful watercolor effect, which I love so much. But yeah, either way, that was it for this video. I'm so excited to play around with these more, and if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Hannahs_Haven_, which I can post sometimes more like artsy projects, little drawings I do. Also, if you want to check out Arteza and try out their wonderful products themselves, you can do that through the link below. I do highly recommend their products. I think they are great quality, and especially for the price, and you get a lot for your money, in my opinion. Yeah, that was my little trying out. I hope it could give you some ideas, and of course, last but not least, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.